Hey everyone, Todd here, InternalArchitect.com. In this video, you're going to learn what survivor's time travel is. Now, before I get into this, give me a subscribe and a like and share. I just want to kind of, keep doing what I'm doing and help you guys kind of get over all this crazy stuff that us cancer survivors have to. There's a lot of mental challenges and a lot of physical challenges also that we deal with on a daily basis, and I'm trying to give a little bit of value and a little bit of insight into all that goes on. All right. Yeah, so survivor's time travel. This is something that I've kind of deemed myself because it was the only way that I could kind of understand how I was missing certain pieces of time. And kind of the best way for me to kind of explain this is it's like missing chunks of time. Now, we all miss chunks of time as we get older. We just kind of forget. We lose track of things. But I think it becomes a lot more realistic and a lot more prevalent when we are going through treatment. As survivors, we end up going through experiences and through different scenarios and situations that remind us of certain periods of time during our treatment. Now, that whether that's like this, we're dealing with our senses, right? So whether that's dealing with smell, taste, hearing, or just feeling things, and even our sight will help kind of jog our memory and remind us of certain situations and time during our treatment. Now, this even still happens to me, even going on 9 years in remission now. It's funny because during my treatment time, I really remember like missing chunks of time. And I think a lot of it has to do with just our subconscious turning off the fear and the scariness of what diagnosis means to us, right? And we carry that through our entire treatment time. And so there's always going to be these moments in time where we just lose them. We don't remember them. And as time goes on, we will come across a smell or a sight or a whatever it is, one of our senses kind of kicking off that little bit of memory that may have been pushed deep into our subconscious. And I think it's been a better way for me to make sense of all this. I guess another a part of it is like, when you feel these, or when your senses touch on bringing back one of these memories, it's like a snapback. It kind of pops you back and it makes you remember a certain period of time, and then you start to fill in the gaps in between everything. Be like, oh, that's right, this happened during this time and this happened during that time, and it keeps going on and on and on, and you'll never get it all back, right? I mean, there's only just so much room in our brains to remember every single thing. I definitely can't remember it all. I don't have one of those super brains. I think a lot of it too, and is, we hear about chemotherapy brain or chemo brain, and I think that has something to do with it. I think, one, a lot of the fear that we go through, and then two, all that chemotherapy, all those drugs and those poisons that go into us, we get that fog. And so part of that is also everything just not working 100%. So I think between that and the chemo brain, I think survivor's time travel really is a way to help define a situation or things that are going on with our memory that we just can't explain. And that's why I had to do was figure out a way to define something that just didn't make sense to me. Even though I may not have the best definition for it, it really made sense. So that is what survivor's time travel is really all about. Now, if you want to learn a little bit more about chemo brain and chemotherapy brain, go to my website, InternalArchitect.com, and sign up for my mini course, because I actually go through a really more in-depth bit of what chemo brain is, and I touch on 5 different topics about what goes on, after cancer there. And I think it's really, really important that you guys check that out. So please head over there when you have a chance and take a look at it. If you have any questions, hit me in the comment section below and let me know what you think. I'm just going to keep putting out videos, trying to do 2 to 3 a week. And I just want to say thank you to all you that watch, and I really appreciate your time and your energy into watching the videos also. So thank you again, and I will see you on the next video.